mortals, and welcome to WizWorld Live, Earth's only magical talk show by wizards for mortals. We're here again. You made it through another week. It's another lovely Friday. I'm so glad to be here. I'm so glad you're here. We've already got Photo Mom in the chat, who is Gretch, leaving notes to herself. I love it. I love to see it. I'm your host, as always, the immortal wizard, Amoenus Franco. And with me, usually, would be an evil necromancer who hates summer. He's eating people, he eats them all the time, he does all kinds of horrible, awful stuff, but he's no monster. He's my very best friend. Soren Summersbane is away on important necromantic business. But Brother Wags is here, wizard. Brother Wags, staunch supporter, crucial confidant of the show since its inception years ago. But with me today, I thought, I don't want to do the show alone. It's so much more fun with people here, people in the chat, beings here with me, co-hosting the show. And so I found someone who I love, you all love. She's always great on the show. And I thought, you know what? Why not let her in the co-host seat? This may be a mistake. It's going to be chaotic, but I think it's going to be a fun chaos. Because she's really fun and she's great. And her doll Sylvia is great. She's going to do some tiny tarot for you later. Free tarot readings by non-psychos are hard to come by. This is one of the most valuable things that we ever do on the show, is let someone who's not insane give out free readings. Please chat. Go absolutely wild for your co-host for tonight, the one and only, the wonderful HexenGretchen on Sylvia's front and center.
Me and Sylvia are here. Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Thank you for co-hosting with me.
Yeah. A card actually just dropped when I was doing that. It's the High Priestess card. And it dropped upside down. So it means that a lot of secrets and mystery are going to keep us from having a good time tonight.
No. I think it means secrets and mystery will make us have a good time tonight.
Okay, do you have a secret that you want to keep from me that you can think of right now?
Oh, and then we'll see if I manage to keep it?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. I have one.
Okay. Tell me it.
No, wait, no. I thought I was supposed to try to... Okay, it's my first test. My first test. I love it. Already testing me. Good. Now, for those who maybe aren't so familiar with you, HexenGretchen, could you give us a little bit, a little blurb, who you are, what's your deal, what's the doll?
Okay. Who am I? You wish you knew. What's my deal? Deal with it. And my doll is named Lucille Ball. Wish that Deborah Messing was playing her and not Nicole Kidman.
The doll's name is Sylvia, is it not?
Yes, his name's Sylvia.
Okay. All right.
But it's like, have you seen all of the discourse about the Lucille Ball movie? And like how
didn't know there was a Lucille Ball movie. Is it a new one coming out?
Yeah, it's like about hers and Desi's.
Oh, okay.
It's about hers and Desi's relationship, and everyone's mad because like Deborah Messing one time dressed up like Lucille Ball,
and so she got the part that way.
No, Nicole Kidman has the part, and everyone hates her for it. But even though she's an amazing actress, anyway,
I don't tend to think of Nicole Kidman as funny.
That's the thing, and that's what everyone's been saying. They're like, Deborah Messing is so funny, but it's like she's not a good actor, though. It's not a funny movie; it's a dramatic movie.
But I think you have to be able to do the funny parts.
Well, I think that Nicole Kidman is able to. She's an actor. Let her act.
But have you? But I'm just asking. Have you seen her be like really funny?
Yes.
When?
One time I was in
You're in Rock and Roll Ralph's
in the bathroom waiting to pee, and Nicole Kidman was like, "You want to hear my impression of Donald Glover?"
Of Donald Glover?
And she did it really great.
Was this before Childish Gambino or after?
After.
Oh, so she was like, "This is America," and it was like spot on. But it was also funny.
She fucking killed it, and that's why. And there's no videos about it because, like, obviously that's kind of offensive.
Yeah.
But she's super funny, and I hope that people give her a chance.
Okay, you know what? Maybe she is really funny. She was bewitched, right? Maybe funny. Yeah, maybe. I don't remember her being the funny part of Bewitched.
No, I think that Bewitched was just a bad movie. I mean,
it was a bad idea.
Wasn't Will Ferrell in it? And it's
yes,
like it
still
wasn't funny, and it
was a super. The problem was that this, look, when you're making a documentary about a witch, you don't need to also put a hat on it about it being shooting a TV about the real witch. Just tell the real story of Samantha, who's a very nice lady, and had a wonderful marriage. They didn't need this hat on a witch-shaped hat, and I do mean witch-shaped, not. I don't mean pointy. I mean a hat shaped like a witch, a hat on a witch-shaped hat of it also being about shooting the show. I think that was the mistake, trying to do too much.
So, are you going to make the remake of it?
Look, if Hollywood backs up a truck to my tower. And the truck is full of gold, I'm not going to say no.
Yeah, of course not.
I think I would get in over my head, and I would hope that, much like Orson Welles when making Kane, there would be a grizzled old director of photography there who could teach me how to direct in a weekend. I think that's kind of how that would go. Yes? Who?
Little wizard guy, wizard.
Yeah.
I think you're selling yourself short. I feel like you can make it, and you deserve to make it, and someone in the chat is going to make the GoFundMe tonight.
Okay, chat, please get on that. Please make the GoFundMe to... What are the funds for in that case?
You know what it's for.
I mean, is it to hire a PR firm to get me the job, or is it to buy the rights to Bewitched so I can make the film?
It's to buy the rights.
Got it. Okay.
And to direct
so please
and
make
everything.
A GoFundMe, which will
big
fund
lunch
getting
for
the rights.
Nicole Kidman.
And then in 3 years, look for a seed and spark for us to actually finish the film.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be great. But HexenGretchen was a little too shy to say it, but she is an immortal witch. And she has a bunch of... they're dolls, but they're really people turned into dolls. And Sylvia, in particular, can channel energies from the ether. Yes. And with HexenGretchen's help, divine the truth behind tarot cards, which is pretty exciting. And she also likes to give out homework, which I think it's always really interesting, magical homework to go along with the readings. It's fun stuff. So, speaking of selling yourself short, you sold yourself nothing at all.
Well, I am mysterious. I sold a mystery of HexenGretchen, which is what I prefer.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry for having revealed any of it.
Thank you.
Okay.
You should be.
Brother Wags, we see all. Uh-oh. Yeah. Only as much as Twitch allows. And since you have a woman's body, it's not much. I could strip down my underpants and nothing would happen to the channel. If Sylvia did that, they would shut us down.
Sylvia would never.
Oh, good.
She grew up in different times where that would be really ridiculous, and she would probably be on a stake or something.
When did Sylvia grow up? We haven't touched on this before.
Well, she has like a few different lifetimes before this. Okay, sure. One of them was in like the thousands, one of them in the 1600s, one of them in the 1990s.
So in the film, we would see the three different ones, and then it would jump to 1990s, and like Spice Up Your Life is playing, and she's like going to school for the first time again, for the third time.
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. And now, at what point did you make her a doll?
She became a doll because she was bad in her last life, and so she's stuck as a doll in this life until she channels through me her sorrow and her apologies. But the thing is, I'm a piece, so she'll never channel her. Oh, you mean
she has
correctly.
she has to apologize enough to you where you feel willing to forgive her, and then the universe forgives her?
Yeah.
How did you get this level of judicial power?
I'm a pretty powerful person, Frankie. How do you think I became the co-host tonight? How do you think this all happened?
The rest of the list was out of town or busy. What?
No, it wasn't that. I am so powerful, and I made you choose me as your co-host tonight.
And you made me think you incepted my own. Wow. Mm-hmm. I'm not usually susceptible to psionics, so to hear, who is Frankie? I don't know. She keeps saying Frankie, and I don't know who she's referring to. Good question, Brother Wags.
Wiz.
Yes. I have a name.
The Wiz. Or
I
The Wiz.
I don't think I'm allowed to call myself the Wiz. I think after the 80s, I'm not allowed to call myself that anymore. Amoenus Franco.
Amoenus.
Franco or Amoenus, yeah.
Franco.
Yeah.
Frankie.
No.
Frankie.
No, that's not me.
Amoenus.
There you go. Oh, sure, yeah. Okay, yes.
Amoenus.
Yes.
Can you give us like $1 million for being on here? We haven't been paid correctly for this.
How much do you want to get paid?
$1 million.
I don't have $1 million.
You do. You're
I absolutely
wizard.
don't. I know, but I can't make money.
Can everyone donate in the chat until he has $1 million?
Yeah, everyone please donate $1 million. HexenGretchen is lit. Yes, Brother Legs, this is why I booked her. I knew it would go like this. And I knew it would be exciting and fun. No.
Sorry.
No. I was being serious. This is why I booked you.
This is why I made you book me.
Yes, see, there we go. Because I knew that you could keep up and match me note for note, which is that's what I want to co-host.
Honestly, my brain is broken because I've just been listening to Taylor Swift's Red all day.
I was going to ask you about that, yeah.
So I don't know how to be a person right now because I'm just in breakup territory, just thinking about like Jake Gyllenhaal and I hate Donnie Darko and stuff.
Well, it's a bad movie, so...
No, Donnie Darko's really good.
Is it?
Yeah, why don't you like it?
It's about a guy whining and then a misunderstanding of time travel.
You're a coward? And that's why you don't like it?
No, that's not why I don't like it.
You guys, Frankie just said he's a coward.
Who are you talking about?
Did we all hear that?
Who are you talking about?
Frank Amoy.
Yes?
He said he's a coward.
I didn't say that.
Guys, we love Donnie Darko.
I do think Donnie's a coward.
But why? He can travel time and stuff.
Right, he can travel back in time. So rather than traveling back in time and working to improve himself and the lives of those around him, he just decides to die?
That's honestly really cool of him.
I don't think that's that cool.
He's so smart and he's like, life is meaningless.
That's just like nihilistic wankery from a millionaire film director, so you shouldn't listen to a fucking thing he has to say.
Okay, you're right. Frank, you are also... Okay, so you're going to make Bewitched and you're also going to make the remake.
Yeah, I'm going to fix Donnie Darko where he goes back in time and just makes choices instead of absolving himself cowardly of ever making a choice. Frank says, whoever has my voodoo doll, please hold its hand.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
that's a good one.
Nice.
Is that dress part of Sylvia's punishment?
This is a cute dress. Although I do want to get her new outfits. I do agree she deserves to look sluttier than she does tonight.
I'm sure that's what he meant.
Show off the goods.
Yeah, show off those goods.
No, my camera. Oh, is it back?
You're back.
Okay, God, I'm sorry. My internet sucks right now.
That's why I just have, see, you and Summer's Bane, you're just obsessed with this.
This is what I get for whoring Sylvia out. My internet dies.
It is a very cute nickname for me, Brother Wax, I agree. Amoy.
Amoy.
Now, HexenGretchen, I think we're going to take our first commercial break. We'll be right back with some free tarot readings. So if you have questions, if you have something weighing on your mind, something you'd like the divine ether to channel an answer to you for, please think it up, put it in the chat right when we get back after these messages.
Good luck.
Well, howdy there. I'm Rex Hone from the Recovering Knife Guys Group of America. If you know a knife guy or suspect you might be one, keep this simple rule in mind. A few knives are neat, but 20 is too many.
sailing takes me away to where I always. Hi, I'm Christopher Cross. I'm here to remind you that even though it's winter, boating safety never goes out of season. Contact your local Coast Guard auxiliary and take a boating safety course today. And then soon, we'll be sailing. It's a great PSA. I want to thank the great Christopher Cross for cutting that PSA. Yes?
That song was great. Are you going to release
Sailing.
it?
It's the song Sailing by Christopher Cross.
I know, but I'm ready. But I like how you sang it, Amore.
I didn't sing it. No, that was Christopher Cross. That was the real Christopher Cross cutting a PSA about boating safety.
Well, will Christopher release it on Spotify? Because I just want to listen to that and nothing but that for the next 24 hours, just on repeat.
I hope he does, and I will make sure that the Insta Goblins put this one on YouTube, and I will tweet it. I'll make sure that they tweet it at Christopher Cross to see if we get a reaction out of him. Yeah, that he's recovering from like a horrible disease that disabled his hands and legs.
Wait, is that a real thing?
Yes.
Are you joking?
I'm not joking.
That's... Oh.
I checked up on him today and listened to his message about his recovery because I was interested, not to mimik his voice because I don't need to. He
and yet you still decided to make a joke out of him.
But no, he's not the joke. The joke is him doing... And boating safety is also not a joke, HexenGretchen.
I don't think boat
and
safety
you really
is a
can
joke.
take boating safety courses at that website in the ad. That's a real... It's the closest thing to a real PSA we've ever had on the show.
This is honestly very interesting, and I'm sorry if I seem insensitive right now.
No, and you know what? I would tell you not to second guess yourself, but that's part of the HexenGretchen style.
That's right. That's how we do it, Sylvia.
That's exactly how the lyrics sounded. Well, they should, because that's Christopher Cross singing it. Is HexenGretchen even from this planet or this plane of existence? That's a great question. HexenGretchen, are you?
I am not. You wish.
Okay. You wish? You wish I was from Earth. You nerd.
You nerd. I'm from a planet that hasn't even been discovered yet.
Wow, I didn't know that. Is it in this solar system? Are you from
No,
Nibiru?
it's in a different in a different Milky Way galaxy.
So there's another Milky Way somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
But you're
and
from
we
this...
exist on there.
So you're from this universe.
We have 16 different kinds of Paris there.
16 different kinds of Paris?
Yeah, it's like Earth, but way better. It's like we got Paris, all of the 7 wonders of the world there. Yeah.
Ancient world too? Like you still have the Hanging Gardens of Babylon?
Yeah, of course.
Nakamu says sounds cool. I agree, it does sound very cool.
It is cool.
I can't believe that we didn't know. I have so many questions about Counter Earth now. But now, chat, she is going to do some tiny tarot readings for you. So if you have a query, if something's weighing on you, perhaps you have a decision coming up to make, a trip to plan, a breakup to plan, let us know in the chat. HexenGretchen and Sylvia will pull a card. While we're here, you mentioned Taylor Swift's new album with Jake Gyllenhaal breakup song. I'm wondering if you could pull a card to divine how the rest of Taylor's career will go after she finishes this big remaster endeavor.
It's gonna go really well, but I guess I can pull a card for it.
Let's find out.
Sometimes I'm really bad. We all know I'm bad at the camera too. Sometimes, some days it just doesn't work out. Okay, it's because like some days I feel like the humidity just like doesn't keep my.
Yeah, it's the humidity.
It's the humidity, not me being an idiot. Just like pretend that you can see it. We can see her. Oh, hold on. A card came out.
Okay.
Knight of Pentacles.
Ooh. Okay.
Let me think.
The money suit.
I don't know about this. I don't like that and this kind of just means that it's gonna go her way, hard work, yada yada. Let me just check
sort of
again.
An exciting card.
Yeah. It's just like of course, girl power, whatever.
Sure. Girl power.
Even though, okay, what's this one? Sylvia, you better have given me another night. Are you fucking kidding me?
Lots of nights. Lots of journeys.
I think that it means that like a lot of songs are gonna come through and she's gonna keep re-recording even if they tell her stop it, don't. And so your voice has gotten
like,
worse.
Obsessed and kind of spiral.
Yeah. And she's gonna keep recording, but she's gonna like re-record things and they're gonna be like said incorrectly. Like she's gonna be like, oh, this is my song, Reputation or whatever is on that album. And
like, we are definitely getting back together. Wait, no, that's not it. Yeah,
it's gonna be stuff like that where she's like, I'm re-recording it, and they're like, that's not you, this is a different song, and she's like, it's the same song.
It's crazy. Taylor Swift, I know you're watching, just be mindful of that. You know, if someone tells you to cut it out and just make new stuff, maybe listen.
Cut it out. Maybe listen to someone, even if they're a man.
Yeah, I mean, even if they're a man. Rare, of course, but there's still a few around. Frank wants to know, should I give up my dream of being a fortune teller?
Okay, let's see.
Question.
We're picking a card. We're not going to go to camera 2 because I suck at camera 2 right now. Okay. Ooh, we have a good one. It's the Fool, and it's upside down, and it means you should not give it a chance.
It's good to get a definitive answer from the cards.
Like, do not take that chance of being a fortune teller. It's gonna go really badly for you. You're gonna lose all of your money. Don't do it. You don't know anything.
How would he lose money on it?
I don't know. Well, probably because he's like gambling a lot. Well, when you're a fortune teller, you get into gambling because you're like, I can see the future.
So you think, all right, put it all on red, and you're like, sir, this is blackjack.
Exactly. So don't do it. Don't become a fortune teller.
That's
only some
of
us can be good at it.
Rare to get such a bolt from the blue from the magic. It's almost let's see. The holidays are coming up. Yule's coming up. Okay.
What's Yule?
Yule?
Yeah.
The wintertime festival in the depth of winter. Christmas. The date for Christmas was moved to coincide with Yule to kind of co-opt Yule and like pick up, like, everyone's already partying, but for pagan stuff. What if we use that? We make it a Christian party, so that's kind of what Christmas is. And in some languages, they still call Christmas Yule or the Yule time.
This is so fun. You should have like a history podcast or something about all this.
Yeah, no,
for people like me who are too cool for school. I'm too cool for school, and I need to hear history this way.
Lithadora, good to see you. You'll be there, I hope so. Pagan party, Nakamoose, they're a small but rising faction in the English Parliament, the pagan party. Ever surfed on the Yuletide? I haven't. I've never been in a place where I could surf at Yule.
Well, you should try it.
Now I want to. Okay, yeah. Should I get into surfing at 6,000-ish years old?
Queen of Cups.
Whoa.
Says, it's. Wait, yeah. It says that this is gonna change your life when you get into it. Finally, like this is like what your life has been after. It's like. Like when it's like 5 o'clock and the sunset is like waiting to come and it comes and it's like, oh, this is what the day needed. That's what your life needs.
That's a wonderful way to put it. I've never even thought of that.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Lithadora and Nakamus, if y'all have tarot questions, please let us know. We're going to take one or two more before we talk to our headlining guest. I'm very excited to meet her. So we're surfing into the sunset. Yeah. HexenGretchen speaks in a lot of accidental poetry, I think. Pretty nice stuff.
Or like Sylvia Plath if she was dying. Like, this is her as she's losing her brain memory. Cognition.
You mean like the moments when she's actually in the oven? That's what you're talking about? Yeah. Dark. Although I did see a sketch years ago, one of my favorite sketches. Was someone wrote a sketch where they were Sylvia Plath at an open mic doing like stand-up bits.
That's great.
About their husband cheating on them and like killing herself. She's like, what else? What else? It's really
that's
good.
so wonderful. Who was it? Do you remember?
Her name is Siobhan, and she's part of a group called Killing My Lobster in San Francisco, which still exists.
Oh, okay.
And is a professional paid sketch comedy theater. And if you're in it and you move down to LA, you'll make a lot less money. So let me tell you. Okay. Oh, we have one from Nakamus and from Lithador. Excellent. Thank you, Traps. Nakamus wants to know: will I figure out what I want to do for a living?
Good question.
Bonus points if the cards can guess what they will do for a living.
Yeah. Here we go. Pick a good card. Okay, what will you do for a living?
Come on, Sylvia. Come on,
Sylvia.
Ether.
Don't mess this up.
Come on, blue lighter.
Okay. This has got to be the one. Okay. Good.
Okay.
Oh, which one is this? Ugh. Sometimes she picks cards that are so freaking hard. Okay, so she picked a cups. I just can't tell if it's 7 or 8 right now.
There's usually a number on it. Or no, I don't mean this rudely. You could count the cups.
Okay, count them for me.
Wait,
I think that's 7.
It's a little out of focus. No, that's 8. That's 8 cups.
No way.
There's 5 on the bottom, 3 on top, and then the person is like going to the rocks.
Okay, but okay. So let's say it's like
I'm
the
just
8 of
counting.
cups.
Okay.
I think that this honestly means that you should stick with it. Like, this means that you are like honestly very close to like being an expert in your craft. And I feel like people will listen to you. Like, I feel like you should definitely sell deals.
So dive into whatever they're doing now, maybe as a passion. Pursue that more heavily. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, definitely pursue it. No, I think so. Well, he said that it's like a potion crafting thing, right?
Oh, no, I was talking about Nakamus here. And then Lithadora asked separately, should I stick with potions and craft?
Oh, shit. Okay, so I think mine...
Oh, was that for Nakamus or for Lithadora?
That was for Lithadora.
Lithadora? Stick with it.
Yeah.
Stick with
it. Unsure for you, Nakam.
Well, let's okay. So sorry. So this card is for Nakamus, who wants to know.
Oh, this one came right away.
Will they figure out what they want to do for a living? And I think bonus points if you can figure out what they're going to do for a living.
Oh, this one's bad.
Well, wait. Well, let's see now.
This one is.
Oh yeah, but it's inverted though. It's inverted. Right side up,
inverted.
It's bad because it's a guy being stabbed. But inverted.
It just means like this is like the end of the line, rock bottom. If you don't figure out how to be better at your craft, it's all gonna be over for you. But it was inverted. So it means that there's a chance to fix it. And maybe you know how to fix it. Maybe you don't. I hope you know how to fix it. So the homework I will give you is I want you to take some salt.
Okay.
I don't want it to like be in like the same shaker as like a pepper, because like I know like some things are like sold in like the same thing. It has to be completely different from the pepper.
Okay.
Take the salt, wake up at 4:30 in the morning, 4:31 in the morning.
4:31.
And put the salt next to the alarm and just see what happens. See what you feel.
And then go back to bed or don't?
You have to stay awake for 6 hours and then you can go to sleep at 10:31 a.m.
So this is a weekend activity.
No, this is no, you need to like cancel any meetings that you have on a Tuesday. Yes.
But I think
wrong.
Changing up your schedule, meditating a bit in the wee hours of the morning can maybe help provide some clarity on the path you should pursue.
Would you rather go to your boring work meeting, or would you rather figure out if your life is wrong?
I think, I know I would rather do the latter. I'm not sure. Right. Nakamus.
Same.
But Nakamus, give it a try. Same. And if you do try it, report back if it helped at all. We would love to know.
It doesn't matter what time zone. Honestly, pick whatever time zone you want.
But it should be 4:31 somewhere.
Yeah, it just has to be 4:31
just like
somewhere.
When you start drinking,
a lot of salt. Get like honestly two salt shakers.
There's a lot
3.
of salt.
4.
Okay. Hey, you're the expert.
I am.
4 shakers of salt, but I think waking up at an unusual time and doing something unusual may get you out of your routine. And I find when I'm having trouble trying to solve a problem, it can help to shake up what I was doing and, kind of shake my mind off of it, and my mind can attack it from a new way,
Exactly. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
No time like the present.
I agree. And no time like 4:31 a.m.
Except for 3:33 a.m. That's the devil's hour, but you're not ready for that.
Yeah, chat. You wish you were ready for that. Speaking of the devil, our guest, we're gonna take one more ad break, and then we're gonna meet a part-time demon doing her best in the valley named Satanne. So please enjoy, and thank you, HexenGretchen, for the free Tiny Tarot. Chat, please thank HexenGretchen for the wisdom of the ether channeled through Cynthia and herself. HexenGretchen makes more faces than a drunk Winona Ryder at an award show.
It's rude.
She's very emotive.
Wrong.
She's very emotive.
Okay, let's pick a card for Brother Wags.
Okay. Oh, Brother Wags, you've
Honestly,
drawn the ire of a fortune teller.
I picked a good card for him. I picked the Empress, which is just a nice card. I'm not even going to talk about what it's about. It means that a cool person is coming into his life, and he doesn't deserve it. Go to commercial. Cut to commercial.
Yeah, hello. My name is Alistair Smythe. I'm a wealthy man who buys ads for things he likes. The other day, I saw a woodpecker. He was pecking wood, and I thought, well, that's an honest bird. And then I thought, wait, he's the only honest bird. Woodpeckers, the honest bird.
Boy, it's been a fucker of a week, and you're ready to have a pint. But don't go home, don't drink at the office, head out someplace where the guys are, where there's more glasses, because that means more chances to have yourself a bloody nice cheers. Head out to the pub. The pub, a magical place to cheers.
Hello, mortal viewers of Wizarding World Live. My name is Evil Gene Welcomin, and I'm here to unveil a brand new startup unlike any you've ever seen. Welcome to Reprobate Ranch, a home for evil animals. You might be saying, animals can't be evil, that requires morals, motive, and conscience. Well, these animals have all three, and they misuse them every day. You must have a minimum 50 evil deeds to be here. This horse, he's killed a lot of people, way more than 50, and they were all good people. I once saw him stomp a guy to death for cutting a giant check to a kid's cancer foundation. These goats, they're so evil I can hardly speak their deeds aloud. But let's just say Bernie Madoff had a teacher. These cows, look, it's a mommy cow and a calf, and they're just having a good time. No, every single cow here is evil. They produce wicked milk. And by that I mean it's completely toxic and poison to everything, even to baby cows. Look at it foam up. Foaming with evil, this milk is. And in fact, the cows have gen-engineered themselves to create poisons that only attack genomes they don't like. That's another level of evil. And what sound do piggies make? Oink, oink, oink? Not at Reprobate Ranch. These piggies have been trained for some reason to only scream Blue Lives Matter, and they only do it at crime scenes where cops did the crime. That's a really modern evil. And you might be thinking now hold on, Mr. Welcomin. You said this was a startup. In what way is this a business? And my answer is, it's a startup. It doesn't have to be a business. All I have to do literally is soak up money from investors, who are some of the dumbest people on the planet. I know that you people think Mark Cuban is smart, but he's just a dumb idiot with a lot of money, including owning a payday loan company. So he's a vampire, figuratively. I'm a literal one. Surprise. Figuratively, every angel investor guy, they're all sickos and stupid. We just have money. So I'm gonna soak it up. I'm gonna make Reprobate Ranch. There is no business model. I'm gonna keep saying that there is one. I'm gonna say that we might be profitable someday, but it won't matter, because I'm just gonna have a big collection of evil animals who are fed and watered and cared for, I'm just gonna keep fostering evil, and I'm gonna keep getting money for it, and there's nothing you can do because I'm an app, and we're unstoppable. What's the app gonna do? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna hire one guy to spend 8 years doing it. I'm gonna pay him like $5. So get ready for a new app. You don't want it, but people will download whatever, so too bad. Reprobate Ranch.
That's
Right.
beautiful.
I feel bad taking that guy's money, but, well, you know, what else am I supposed to do?
That was a perfect commercial.
Yeah, whoever made it, pretty funny.
When will you release it on YouTube?
I think the Instagoblins will probably get the cut up tomorrow, probably.
Tomorrow's not soon enough.
Well, the Instagoblins only work so fast.
We're faster.
They don't have a computer. They're just right there. You can see them. You know, they're filming me with just a lens that then channels into their brain, and the brain.
Okay, well,
broadcasts.
however long you take, they're gonna have like an attack video on you, and they're gonna use all the time that you take until you release yours.
What do you mean, an attack
the
video?
attack video will be way harsher the longer you take.
What is the attack video?
I don't know. You'll have to see tomorrow.
Do you mean you're gonna release like a negative ad about the Instagoblins?
I didn't say that.
Okay, all right.
I'm just the messenger.
Have you ever run for office, HexenGretchen?
No, but I could. I don't have to run. I can walk.
You're gonna walk for office?
Yes.
I can't believe no politician has tried that. Like, I'm gonna walk for office, and then like literally walk to Washington or something.
Exactly. That'd be very fun. People, they're not thinking. No one's thinking outside of the box. Everyone's in the box. You and I are outside of the box.
Well, except you're in a box. But yes.
I'm not in a box. I've never been in a box.
You're in a box right now.
No.
Having a special box to send you through the portal.
I'm in the Oval Office.
Okay. New show idea: Groaners with HexenGretchen. I mean, that's what you're watching, my friend. But you're about to be watching something very special. If she's here, I'm not sure if she has returned yet. We'll give her another minute. Oh,
yay!
Okay, wait. I got a chill across my spine. Is there someone walking across my grave? Insensible, but also designer shoes from somewhere near Temecula. Please, chat. Get wildly excited. Drop those emotes. Drop those drawers. Wiggle those tushes. For our guest tonight, we're meeting her for the first time. A part-time demon doing her best in the valley. Please, chat. Welcome, Satanne.
Satanne!
Hello.
Hello,
Hail
Satanne.
myself.
Hail you.
Hail
How are you? You look fantastic.
Well, you know, it's another Friday night where I can't really go out and do much because of things.
Oh, COVID?
That word, yes.
Oh, yes, yeah, okay. I wasn't sure, because, you know, demons, I feel like some demons I know are susceptible, some aren't.
I mean, I'm fine. I'm triple vaccinated,
Oh,
and I
nice.
made a blood oath with at least 3 different demons so I wouldn't get it, but here I am.
Yeah,
I'm
cool.
still wearing a mask. I'm still following protocols, and, like, all these idiots pretend they're immortal. I'm like, no, you did not see my uncle. You did not sign any blood pact.
Yeah.
But if you infect like 5 kids, you're definitely gonna get into hell. So that's good news for you.
Yeah, that's the secret pass. If you want to jump up on the list, infect a few kids.
Yeah.
With a horrible disease.
Just go on the elevator. Don't wear a mask. I mean, it's like everybody goes in there. Why not? That is a key place. Thanks for doing the great work.
Yes, the great grand working of hell's best desires. Now, you mentioned to me that you were a part-time demon. Can you clarify exactly what that entails?
Well, before all this mess happened, I was working like full-time, overtime, trying to be ambitious, trying to get into the great dark arts.
Sure.
And then I discovered something better. The part-time dark arts where you can work from home.
Oh, that does sound better. Dark arts from home makes a lot more sense, I think.
It's so much easier. Why was I commuting? That's the real evil here.
Can I ask you out of curiosity, how were you commuting? Did you fly or teleport or?
No, I didn't make that much money.
Sorry.
I had it. I had to drive a Geo Metro from 1989 on the 405 to the 101.
Ooh.
No, 405, yes. 405 to the 10 to the 101 to go to downtown.
Oh, you were working downtown in the valley?
Well, yeah, I was commuting from Woodland Hills to downtown, which, is a sensible 1.5 hour commute if I'm lucky.
Yeah.
1.5 hours?
That's right.
Yeah, it's
because
terrifying,
everybody goes to work at the same time. And yet everybody's like, ooh, 9/11's evil. I'm like, how many hours did you spend in traffic for all those years? That's like a million 9/11s.
Oh my
Well,
God.
if you do the numbers on traffic fatality, she's absolutely right. It is like a million 9/11s.
Yeah, you're more likely to die in a car than you are in the Twin Towers.
Yeah, in fact, the odds of dying in 9/11 have dropped off sharply in the past 20 years.
Every year!
Yeah, they go down and down every year further we get away from 9/11.
You are safer now from dying from 9/11 than you ever were in the past, 20?
It's true. America's never been safer from 9/11 today than in the past 2 decades.
Thank you for speaking the truth, Amadeus.
Well, thank you for bringing the truth.
Amadeus.
I'm a truther.
I'll take it. Well, that's wonderful. Now, can you give an example of one of your dark arts practices that you do from the comfort of your home now?
Mostly I just post on the internet. People will post, I'm thinking that I can lose weight, I don't know. And I say things like, yeah, you can totally do that.
So you just use Instagram?
Instagram, Reddit, Pinterest.
Ooh.
It doesn't matter. Everything is a tool of the devil. Basically, I believe in the power of toxic positivity.
Ooh.
Ooh, I love that.
Nothing is more... I don't think there's anything more evil than telling yourself that you can do it. Believe in yourself.
Power through.
Oh yeah,
I was just hit
walk
by a
it
car.
off. You can
walk
do
it off,
it.
Girl.
That's right, girl. Walk it
tall,
off.
girl.
People died in 9/11. What's your going?
Sorry, I'm just picturing someone giving a 9/11 survivor a toxic positivity speech about walking it off and getting through it, which must have happened. That must have happened.
No, it's true. In my neighborhood, somebody ran over a Holocaust survivor. Can you imagine? You survived the Holocaust and you have to die in Valley Village? By a car?
Tragic.
You defeated Hitler, basically, and you get hit by a Prius? Yes!
Oh, no.
They haven't even named the street after the guy.
Which is the ultimate honor in the Valley.
Evil. Truly. I mean, there wasn't even a plastic cross with some candles and some carnations.
Did you even get a little roadside deal?
No.
Come on. Get it together, Valley Village.
Get it together.
You must give a candle for the Holocaust guy who got hit by a car. Girl.
I don't care how many syllables it takes.
A clap every time. Every time. Can you get...
Also, HexenGretchen. HexenGretchen.
Yeah.
I too have an evil doll.
Oh my God. Wait.
She lives in a house made of strawberry,
Ooh.
but she can never eat the strawberry.
Is she allergic or she just doesn't like it?
It's her name. She's Strawberry Shortcake.
Yeah, I've seen her before. Does she know does she know the day that I'm gonna die? Sylvia doesn't, but I just wanted to ask.
She says it's very nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too, Miss Shortcake.
You have weirded out the evil doll, HexenGretchen.
No, it is not. That's the only berry pun she knows. I try. It's do you have a strawberry man in this argument? And she's like, that's not very nice. And I'm like, come on, you can do better. She can't do better, by the way. She can't. That's me being evil.
We all can do better, though, maybe.
Absolutely, you can do better. I believe in you.
Oh, she just got you, HexenGretchen. You see that?
Ah, that's my winking side.
You got toxically positive. Frank says, I got all my positivity lessons from the DMV.
They are a wonderful service.
Wonderful. Yeah.
It teaches you that you can be unfireable.
That's right.
Like, picture going about your job the way the DMV does, with the least amount of efficiency. You know you're going to be there. You know you're going to get Veterans Day off. I never got Veterans Day off. I just be driving around sometimes like it took 45 minutes to get to work. Is it Cesar Chavez Day? DMV knows for sure because they get it off. How many of you in the audience have ever had Cesar Chavez Day off on purpose?
Never.
I don't think I have. Well, you know what's funny is they draw ire for just getting a better work environment that everyone else wants. So in a way, the DMV is actually extra evil because they create Republicans out of envy and fury.
Absolutely, and then you get services like AAA, which get you discounts.
Yeah,
Discounts.
I've never used a discount from AAA.
You haven't?
Because it's too embarrassing to admit that I haven't. I get it for free with my cell phone plan.
Wait, you get free AAA?
I do. It's weird.
Pretty good deal.
I'm like, something bad's gonna happen. Like, this is too good to be true. This is a $50 value annually from a cell phone company.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does sound like a trap.
This is my hobby. It's trying to suss out what's the evil.
Which is hard because sometimes there's so many layers of evil. It's hard to suss out the real deep stuff.
It's a Gordian knot of evil snot.
Fair enough. They would totally make you work on Cesar Chavez Day. Yeah, I mean everywhere would, and yeah. There's just zero respect.
Cesar Chavez Boulevard's right there.
They have zero respect for the actual man or the day. It's insane. But good to see you, Carrie the Self-Care Fairy. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you, Carrie the Self-Care Fairy.
If you know who Cesar Chavez is, speak up. Because I don't know.
You don't know who... Wait, do you really not know who Cesar Chavez is?
I know he's a guy with a boulevard and a day. He seems to have accomplished things.
Yeah, well...
We don't even have 9/11 off.
I think if I had to choose between getting Cesar Chavez Day off or 9/11 off, I'd probably have to go with Cesar Chavez Day.
But do you know what day it is?
I actually don't know which actual days because it doesn't. Again, there's no cultural weight.
But you know when 9/11 is,
right? It's on 9/11. Yeah.
Advertising.
Advertising. Another dark, toxically positive evil. But
speaking of, please,
Cesar Chavez organized farm workers and a huge labor strike in the 60s.
Good for him.
Yeah. No, it's a huge movement and a big movement for labor rights and American, Hispanic, and Chicano cultural unity. It was pretty huge. But his day,
we're united
zero respect.
Now?
Well,
he did it. He united all the people, and we're all good.
He tried.
And he got a day for trying.
Well, I mean, he did organize. It's not his fault that the huge corporations and farmers clawed back everything they could, later.
So this is what I'm taking away from it, and this is what everyone should take away from it.
Okay.
Just try. Just try. You'll get a day. You'll get a boulevard. You don't have to actually succeed. Just,
That's right.
There's a very demonic takeaway. From the part-time evil Satanne. My sisters wouldn't let me eat grapes when I was little. Hey, there you go. Hey, look. Solidarity can be as small as not eating the thing that the evil people are making. I agree.
Well, who eats grapes? Your sister did you a favor.
Frozen grapes, am I right?
It just tastes like cold wet. That's not delicious. You know it's delicious.
What is?
Strawberry.
Strawberries are pretty good.
But she will never know.
She'll never know.
Because her house is made out of it.
Absolute
She'll
tragedy.
And if she eats her house, she's homeless.
And she's homeless. And that's awful. And that wouldn't be fun at all.
Would be terrible.
I know I'm not very nice. That's the only thing you ever say. God.
Someone mentioned Caesar salad. Like, okay, we shouldn't really tease Cesar Chavez that much about that. But Caesar salad did originate
but he was
in Mexico.
Mexican.
Well,
yeah.
No, but he was an Italian immigrant named Caesar.
That almost makes sense.
Well, the name Caesar gets around. Caesar, Czar, Cesar, Kaiser. Those are all
Does
Caesar.
it get to Switzerland?
I'm sure it does in a really confusing dialect version of all those names. That's like Switzerland. Classic. You know, we don't talk enough about Switzerland's multilingual and interesting romance dialects enough on this show. I feel like I want to thank you for bringing it.
Not to mention their dark arts. Did you know they're the leading insurance conglomerate in the world?
Is
practically. Think about it. Do you ever hear like Switzerland making complaints about the way things are in the world?
Wait, you mean Switzerland Switzerland of the nation is an insurer?
Basically, it all goes back to Switzerland. You think America, Europe makes their money through insurance from America. Yeah, sure,
I didn't know that.
Lost the Revolutionary War, but like most of the insurance companies in America are actually underwritten by companies in Europe.
What?
And then it all goes back to Switzerland. What? Think about it. Why do you think Britain's so cool with not having America? They figured it out. And America's too busy going, USA, USA, to even really think about it.
Oh, wait, okay, wait, so, like, is it health insurance, or just, is Liberty Mutual's underwritten by a European company?
That's correct.
Whoa, you're blowing my mind here, Satanne.
My mind was blown. What do you think I was doing in downtown all those years?
Learning about the dark arts of underwriting.
That's why I'm part-time now. I know too much evil stuff that I wanted to scale back, take some self-care, and think about myself.
What do you do for
other people's lives?
What do you do for self-care as a demon?
You know, just basically the same things. Drink tea, put things on my eyes, wear a mask.
Put things on my eyes.
And I love to listen to music.
What music? What are you listening to? What are you jamming out to?
I listen to some of the most evil music alive, and that's adult contemporary. You know, you just think about it. Think about it. Like Aerosmith's I Don't Want to Close My Eyes is basically about a man undergoing mind control. I don't want to fall asleep. Does that sound like any man you know? No. And also, like, you know, 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton is a classic. But, you know, she's like, if I could fall into the sky. You know what, Vanessa? You know what, Vanessa? Fuck around and find out. Try it. Try to see how easy Cairo skimming is. Walk those 1,000 miles. Go on, do it. This woman is so full of herself, and I love that. Confidence.
Confidence. You're a woman, and you're so confident. Vanessa?
Also, Waiting for the Star to Fall by Boy Meets Girl from the 80s.
Uh-huh.
It is a jam about a man waiting for the apocalypse to come just so he can hold the hand of his woman. He brings the apocalypse just to tell this woman how much he wants to hold her hand. I think that is beautiful.
That's beautiful. Honestly, I want that. That's what I want.
Like, Linkin Park doesn't sing about this shit.
No, they don't.
No, I like Linkin Park. I was just watching a video by them a little bit ago, and it really resonated with me. So reconsider Linkin Park.
No. I mean,
even the demon's not on board. Even the demon's not on board.
No.
Reconsider.
Okay, new metal is just like, it's people wanting to be evil and saying, I'm gonna do it for Nookie. Do you even know what Nookie is? Do you? Or are you just aspiring?
Wait, was Linkin Park the Nookie guys? I don't think that they were.
I don't know, because I don't listen.
That was Limp Bizkit. Spelled way wrong. Yeah. Yeah.
Because you're edgy as fuck. No, you know what edgy is? Driving a Prius in a deaf school area.
That's right. That's what I always say.
Is that where the accident happened?
Like, Valley Village would never have a deaf school.
I don't know anything about Valley Village. I'm sorry.
I think he was going to the yarn store or something, and he was like a knitting Holocaust survivor.
That's so dark. So tragic. Oh, please look both ways when driving. And I mean, actually look up from your phone and scan both sides of the street, please. Satanne, it's been a dark delight to chat with you tonight. Wonderful to meet you. I don't want to hold you
wonderful to meet you
too much longer. Thank you.
This is delightful. This is the most I've talked to anybody outside of username Wish I Could Fly. They are an R. Kelly believer, and I'm telling them, you keep on believing. He's not guilty. Not if you believe it.
Oh my God.
Believe.
Believe.
Now, before we go for the night, do you have any final thoughts, words of wisdom, or plugs for the audience?
This holiday season, I will be embarking on a tour of the Hallmark Channel and Netflix and any place that brings out these wonderful Christmas movies, because I know Halloween just passed and you guys had your films like Halloween, which is all about a brother who wants to go home to his family, which is, to me, it's just wholesome content. Or you can watch The Christmas Prince, of a journalist who believes she can go to a country that nobody's ever heard of, marry into royalty, and Jesus' name's now mentioned once in a supposed Christmas movie. Bring on the evil, baby.
and you can follow that project on her TikTok and YouTube.
You can follow that project.
Which the Instagram was just put into the chat. Please check her out.
Beautiful.
Satanne, thank you so much. I'm gonna send you back to the ether and sign off with my co-host here. Thank you so much, Satanne.
Spooky.
Bye, Satanne.
Spooky.
We love you.
Love it. I learned so much. I did not know that about the insurance companies thing. Really threw me for a loop.
I literally learned so many things tonight. Does Satanne have like a, what's it called? A podcast or something where they're going to also say everything that like you refuse to talk about?
What do you mean I refuse to talk about?
You were like, I'm too busy to make a podcast, a second podcast.
Well,
That's what you said.
I'm just
You're
saying,
like, I want to keep women dumb, and I don't want you to learn anything. That's what you said.
HexenGretchen, jeez Louise.
I'm kidding.
Satanne should do a podcast if,
I would
if she
listen.
has the time and bandwidth to also do it herself, which is, I feel like, what would happen.
Satanne controls time and everything. Satanne controls you and me and R. Kelly.
Well, no, I don't want to put that on Satanne's lap.
No,
it's not
Satanne does
fault.
not control R. Kelly.
He doesn't control R. Kelly. R. Kelly tragically controls himself. That's the whole problem. Care the Self-Care Fairy throwing up the horns for Satanne. I agree. Pouring out some salt, doing Nakamura's homework. HexenGretchen, do you have any final thoughts, words of wisdom, or plugs for the audience tonight?
Just listen to Taylor Swift's album, because I will be doing that for the rest of the night. And it's like, even if you aren't in a relationship or you're not like going through a breakup, listen to it as if you are, and it'll change your life. And then drive at 70 miles per hour and see what happens.
Bad advice. All right. Half good advice, half bad advice. The HexenGretchen standard. Thank you, HexenGretchen, for being my co-host tonight. It's been a true delight.
Yes, thank you for having me.
It's everything that I hope for, honestly, in having you on as the co-host. And I would love to have you again on a future night where Summer's Bane, for some reason, has to be away. I think it'd be wonderful to have you back.
I will make sure he never comes back, so I have to always be the co-host.
Okay, well...
I'm kidding.
Maybe I changed.
I'm kidding.
Hey, I don't know. Change is good. The speed limit is only 35 here, Lithra. Well, please drive the speed limit or slightly under if there's any people around. And again, please look where you're driving.
Drive 70, little
don't
coward.
No, it's not cowardice to not kill Holocaust survivors in Valley Village. I want to thank you all, of course, for watching. Everyone who's been chatting tonight. I hope the wisdom of the cards has been useful to you. I hope you've been entertained. I hope you've had a laugh. Please make sure to follow the channel, just in case you don't. Tell your friends about the show. The more the merrier, in every way possible. We'll be here every Friday, forever and ever. I'll see you next week. Summer's Bane should be back. We should have Kegel doing some music next week. And, next March 31st, let's all agree to make a little bit bigger deal of Cesar Chavez Day. Cesar Chavez. Let's all make a little bit bigger deal. Maybe we walk out of something that sucks. Maybe we stand up for someone who needs it. Maybe we just don't buy grapes from a corrupt farmer. I don't know. Let's figure something out for next year. But thank you all. Take care, everybody.
Thank you.
Good night.
Evil isn't real. Evil isn't real. You can do anything that you want.
Evil's real. Evil's real.
Do what you want. Live the life that you want.
HexenGretchen, evil's real. Now, you were mentioning mermaids before the show. We didn't get to it, but I'm very curious.
Oh my god.
TikTok believes in mermaids now?
Yeah. Mermaids are very real, and they're kind of scary, and they will curse you, honestly, if you spot them. So it's like, if you ever see a mermaid, you're supposed to be like, I actually don't see this mermaid. Otherwise, they'll like literally curse you. I'm not kidding.
Okay, good tip.
I heard hot mermaid chatter, and I had to join in.
Mermaids are real. Don't look at them, though. Otherwise, your life will become a living hell.